Hello guys, welcome back to another YouTube video with Tank Viewer today on World of Warships console, and today we're doing the Halloween themed, of World of Warships console. Today though, instead of playing the Destroyer, we're playing the Cruiser, and this one right here, I gotta say the Cruiser is a little bit more funner than the Destroyer is. I don't know why. It's not like I don't like the Destroyer, but I kinda do. But unlike the Destroyer, in the Cruiser, you can actually prevent your engagements more than the Destroyer, I guess. I don't know what I'm trying to mean as that, but what I'm trying to say is that the Cruiser can rip other ships apart a lot more better with its main batteries. I mean, the Destroyer, it can be fun, but it can also be frustrating, especially if you get a team that just don't want to play the game like doesn't know what they're doing and stuff, I guess you could say. But if that's what you're thinking, then okay. But the Cruiser, to me, it just seems a lot more fun because both it gets a reload booster for its main batteries, so meaning you can fire even more quicker, and it gets torpedoes too. I think only like 3 torpedoes on port and starboard side. So yeah. But I know that I have already made another 2 videos out today about, how should I could put this, World of Warships aircraft carrier gameplay of the Imperial Japanese Navy. It can't be really too much of a spoiler because you've already probably watched it before you watch this video. But as you can see right there, I do have torpedoes, and we do see our first enemy ships coming out of the Subspuldin Rift, and we do get rammed by a teammate, which is a battleship. As you can see, he fires. But that will be the next gameplay, which will probably be the last of the gameplay of World of Warships consoles special game mode. But as you can see, we are definitely putting out the damage and stuff like that. I mean, the Cruiser could be a lot more survivability, more better than the Destroyer do, because it, for one, HE doesn't rip you apart, and we miss a kill on that guy right there. But where you really spell doom is for those destroyers that's coming for your team. Your destroyer, if you're playing one, most of your job is to take out the battleships, while a cruiser is made for those destroyers, and the battleships are made for more of the heavy hitting and could take a lot of hits, and also take out the cruisers. So that's something. But I mean, as you can see, my secondaries are starting to open up, and I'm trying to put my secondaries on this little destroyer. I'm trying to take him out before he gets any closer to my battleship friend, and my secondaries takes him out. Yeah, ain't that something? I mean, I got 2 gameplays of helping over the cruiser like I did to the destroyer for you guys, and as you can see, I am starting to turn. I kind of don't want to get in here, but we accidentally do get in here, so we're going to take some damage. But yeah, we do see some torpedoes without using our acoustic charm, and we do get another kill, which is on a destroyer. You can see that this thing deals a lot of damage against destroyers, not so much against the battleships and stuff, but I think that once you see the end of this battle and the next battle, you're gonna like these cruisers. You don't get a heal, so you can't really heal any of the damage back. You do see I am on fire. I don't use the damage control party right away because I don't know if I'm going to be set right on fire again. But I finally do use it. And I use my acoustic charm. So if any torpedoes are coming my way, don't know if there's a destroyer on my side or not. I don't think so. But I'm trying to hit this guy, and here is another battleship. So we do see this guy. We do want to launch some torpedoes at this guy. Okay, so yeah, 3 torpedoes and the 2 different launchers on port and starboard. So altogether, like 7 torpedoes, I think. Is that right? Hang on, let me see. No, 6 torpedoes. I was wrong. 7. I don't know where I was getting 7 from, but yeah, you only get 6 torpedoes. I was actually adding 1 more torpedo too. If you could, that'd be kind of like pretty strong right there. But what doesn't really matter? This is only against bots after all, and stuff like that. And we do see torpedoes. Do we dodge? Yes, we do. excellent. And my secondaries are ripping apart enemy ships. But this is actually a pretty much pretty decent game for me. I'm out of the bloom stuff, blood, whatever the hell that stuff is supposed to be called. I'm sorry for that, but whatever it's supposed to be called, that guy gets taken out. We still have 2 battleships left on our team. Actually, we still have our whole team left, so that's really good that we got our whole team left, because in that way we can escort these guys out of here. And that's what I'm trying to do, is stay with Transylvania, because as you can see, I'm healing up a little bit. So as long as you stay with the Transylvania with your cruiser, I think maybe you have a better chance of winning, while your battleships could take the hits and dish out the hits. Because now we get a enemy spotting on our one side. One of our towers is taking a lot of hits. Though there is one sad thing I do have to say about this cruiser. Its turning radius of its main batteries is slow. So if you're hoping to turn your guns fast, it's like on one side to the other side, and that's not gonna happen because your turning radius of your guns aren't. As you can see, I'm pointing nose info at this guy because I don't know if there's anyone else on the other side. I want to try to catch a destroyer. So I realize he's the only one here. So I'm thinking about, you know what? Let's launch torpedoes at this guy. So I slow down just a little bit. Launch one launcher, launch the other one. Oh, hopefully he dies. Someone takes him out nice before he starts ramming me. That was good. All 6 torpedoes hit him. Too bad it didn't kill him. But up to 109,000 damage. And right there is one of the bosses, Rasputin himself. Let's hope we can get our guns onto this guy and start trying to catch him on fire. One of the towers though are down. We still have 2 towers left. And I think... Nope, Transylvania is not out of here yet. We haven't fully protected him. But that guy... Oh, never mind, he's dead. He's 100% dead. Well, there's Transylvania. I'm wanted to see if I could get this guy over here now. Let's see. We're shooting at him with our forward gun turrets. There's a guy right there. His secondaries are launching. I think these must be freaking good secondaries. Holy crap. But we launch torpedoes. We fire him with our forward rear gun turrets. Hit him with HE. I mean, are we going to get this guy? I don't know if we're going to kill him. But so far it's up to 2 kills. There is another destroyer. Yes, you could heard over my talking. But I'm looking around, seeing if I do see this guy, and I don't see him. Where is he? Well, my torpedoes actually hit that guy. And I get the kill. I was actually very, very surprised of that kill. Very surprised. Now, I probably should have used the torpedoes on the other side, but I guess I didn't. I don't know why I didn't use my torpedoes right there. But we're starting to shoot up this guy. Now I'm seeing if I can use my torpedoes. Nope, I can't. I forgot I did launch them at the other guys. So it's only on the other side where my torpedoes are actually much more effective. But that guy gets taken out, and for some reason the fire, I don't know why. It must have been a reaction of me trying to shoot before he dies to get a little bit more damage done. But does Transylvania... No, Transylvania is still in the battle, still trying to escape. Like I said, escort Transylvania. My first gameplay with the destroyer, yeah, those 2 were decent, but they weren't nothing to be really recommending. And I guess you could say I didn't have the best games in the destroyer. But, and the cruiser, as you can see right here, 138,000 damage in this game with this ship. And there is the second boss that we have to take out. I do get hit and my torpedo tubes do get taken out, but I repaired it because right here is a cruiser coming on my one side of my ship, and would show him things. I do launch my HE at him. I probably should have launched AP because he's giving a flat broadside. And now I'm inside this gunk stuff, starting to shoot up this battleship over there. My secondaries are working him over too. and I see a little lone destroyer coming after me. My torpedo tubes gets destroyed again. My secondaries are opening up on this guy. We hit the destroyer with our main batteries. I use my damage control party. Oh boy, there's a lot of things happening right now. We've finally lost a ship, which is not a good thing, but that tells you, oh, we lost 2 allies. So, yeah. But our torpedoes are finally destroyed on one side, and we do kill the enemy destroyer. That's actually pretty good then. We actually killed him. And battle ends. And at that point, I was wondering, why did the battle completely end? Well, it was for victory. The only thing we didn't get to do in that game was kill the final boss, but at least it shows you what you could do with a cruiser. Came third on my team. Alright, that's pretty good right there. I think that's a excellent idea and stuff. And let's move right on to the second gameplay. Tell you what, guys, I think I like the cruiser and battleship a little bit more than I do against the destroyer. Don't know why. It's just I guess a thing that you could say the cruiser can actually take a little bit more hits than the destroyer can. But I mean, all due respect to the destroyer, it is a destroyer. It's very lightly armored. It's something that you're not going to expect to get much of a contest out of this gameplay, or not this gameplay, but this game mode. And plus, you gotta make sure you have a good enough team that knows what they're doing. And well, looks like we have 3 battleships this time, 1 cruiser, which is me. I'm the only cruiser, and 1 destroyer. Yeah, okay. And here comes Transylvania. The one and the only Transylvanians will come out of the fog and try. Well, I don't know. I have nothing else to say. But yeah, I mean, who's enjoying these game modes? I mean, I'm not probably going to be playing too much of it and getting much of the rewards out of it. I probably should be trying to get the Commonwealth Cruiser, but I'm just not having enough time to probably to do this game mode and stuff like that. I mean, I'm gonna try, but I'm not making up much promises of actually trying to complete these missions before this ops is over and all that. I mean, we do want to try it after all, but at least you're getting some gameplay on YouTube of this game mode for this channel. But as you can see, we're already shooting at the first wave of enemies. Firing with our main batteries. Now we're firing with torpedoes a little bit. Still firing with our main batteries, where the main batteries is a lot more better in regard of the torpedoes. Yeah, I could put out 6 torpedoes on port and starboard. Right here, I'm thinking, yeah, I did launch or reload AP rounds. Still have reloaded AP rounds being loaded up. I get actually a hit with a torpedo on flood. Huh, nice. But my AP rounds is finally loaded, so I just shoot at the battleship. It's probably not going to really do much. No, just beggars 3 shatters. So I switch back to HE. I'm starting to turn so I can get my other launchers torpedoes going after this battleship. That looks like a Bismarck. I think that really is a Bismarck. But we start shooting at this guy, and I want to kite away a little bit, so that way I can at least try to keep Transylvania alive like we did in the last game, because we actually got a victory because we kept the Transylvania alive. We did get a torpedo hit, 3 torpedo hits, or is that 3? Yeah, 3 torpedo hits. We're still shooting. I see a destroyer. I'm actually focusing on this destroyer right now because I don't want him coming after my friends. That is the thing I recommend in cruisers to do. Yes, shoot at every other ship, but also focus on destroyers when you do see them, so that way they don't go near your battleship friends. And battleship players, focus on the cruisers more, and take the damage a little bit more than your cruiser friends and destroyers. And destroyers, what you should do is more likely focus on battleships as much as you can, maybe a cruiser as well here and there. Keep your guns in the game as well, but you know, I think that's a big thing. It's like the regular GameCube and stuff. You know, all that goodies. But as you can see, we do get a fire, and do we get a good amount of damage? We do activate our acoustic charm. I think probably activate it a little bit too late. I'm always getting confused of when to activate it sometimes, but we do spot something. What did we spot? I don't even know what we spot. But we're about to launch torpedoes, and there goes all 6 torpedoes in the water from this side. I'm still launching HE at this little guy. Oh, little. That's a battleship or tank. Try to get my forward gun turned facing this guy. And do we see any destroyers on the minimap? No, I don't see any on the minimap. But I do see one over there. Do I see it? I think I do see it. But he gets taken out before I could ever actually get my guns locked onto the guy. There's another battleship coming out. My torpedoes does nothing, but we do catch that guy on fire. As you can see, turning to on this side, still going kiting away, and they are starting to attack one of the towers. And whether it's Transylvania, like I said, what I'm trying to do is trying to kite away and trying to escort Transylvania out of here. That's what I did in the last game, and that's what got us the victory. Well, it wasn't just because of me, but also my team also kited away too. So yeah, that's a good thing to do in this game mode. Kite. I mean, you could probably do it with a destroyer and keep on launching torpedoes and make it hard for the enemy ships to come after you. But we finally see their destroyer. Guns were reloaded. That guy's dead. Sorry for that, guys. But we are definitely making sure we keep an eye out. We don't see any more enemy ships. Up to 109,000 damage again. I mean, the last gameplay we had a good bit. I mean, if you guys want to do something, try to add up the how much. Try to think of how much damage all this would have added up to. And we do see a battleship friend way over there. I don't know what the heck that guy is doing over there. I don't. He's now over here with this battleship, me, and this destroyer. And where's the other battleship at? Well, I launched torpedoes. We do see the boss finally. Okay, let's start shooting at the boss. Catch him on fire. We do that. We catch him on fire. Okay. 112,000 damage. 100. That's going to pump up because the boss is not using his damage control party, which is pretty good. I hope they don't make them do that in this game mode. But there's a lot of torpedoes in the war between my torpedoes and the destroyer's torpedoes. Yeah. We start shooting at that battleship. Not much goodness out of that. Do we see? I think I hear the destroyer trying to shoot, and that right there really kind of gives us a vantage point against the enemy battleships. So I launched torpedoes because for one they're getting torpedoed by our destroyer, and that guy is dead, but the boss isn't. So I'm hoping maybe my torpedoes can hit this boss, and I want to catch another fire on him. Come on, can we get another fire on this guy? There we go, another fire. Yes, another fire. That's gonna burn nicely on this bad guy, on the boss of this game mode, and we get a torpedo hit. Nice. That means that's a should be a flood, but I don't see no flood ribbons. Well, we do see a enemy cruiser. So far our team is holding pretty much together. We just gotta make sure Transylvania gets out of here. I do want to make sure this guy is dead too, because if you kill him, you will actually get it. But because we already got it in the first gameplay we showed off, I don't think it's going to count as more points until like tomorrow's points lead or something like that. I'm never sure. But yeah, we just need one more star, and then we can lead on to the next game part of this game mode. And I'm taking some big hit. Oh, I think I was taking some big hits. Think about launching some torpedoes at this guy. Do I do it? Yes, I do. I do launch all 6 of my torpedoes. And my secondaries are working this battleship over. Oh my goodness, secondaries in this game mode seems like they're pretty good. My ship does get killed on fire. I do use the damage control party to take it out. And we do get 3 floods, 3 torpedo hits. Nice. That's really good. Oh, is this going to be 200? Yes, it is! 200,000 damage in this game, guys. So, yeah, that's, I think they're like 300,000 damage in 2 games. And the cruiser. My torpedoes are knocked out, but I can't bring them back. Well, it looks like they're back. And we do get a citadel off that cruiser. Because we're using AP. We get another 2 citadels. Can we take that guy out? Guess we can. With insult. 3 torpedo hits. I mean torpedoes. Secondary. Oh my goodness, tank. I mean 3 more citadel hits. That's what I'm trying to say. And I accidentally beat myself. Yeah, way to go, tank. Way to go. You beat yourself thereby. You really did beat yourself. Well, I'm starting to go in reverse, so I can keep my guns in firing position. And there's a battleship right there. Looks like he's very low in hit points. This battleship right here, we're shooting at him, and I think the other allied battleship is either trying to look for the carrier. And there's Transylvania way ahead of the enemy ships, meaning Transylvania is going to escape. At least I think he is. So far, no ship hasn't been lost. And there we go. The end of the battle. Victory, guys. I hope you guys enjoy it, because we're going to be calling this video here. And if you did, please leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you guys want to. And like always, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye for now.